You're watching Shoot Your Shot TV. See it on the hoodie right here. We got some hoodies for sale. If you're interested, go ahead and DM us on Instagram at Shoot Your Shot Records. My name's Paul. I'm the host of the show. Shout out to C-Rock, the producer of the show behind the lens. And we got a brand new episode for you guys today. But before we get into that, just want to give you guys a shout out. If you're watching this video right now, we appreciate you. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And keep rocking with us, man. We're trying to get to 1,000. We recently passed 500. And we're trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year, if you fear me. Continue spreading the word, telling your friends. We'd really appreciate it. Tell a friend to tell a friend that it's them again. Shoot Your Shot TV. Today, we're reviewing the Nike Vomero 5. And this shoe kind of resonates with me. I'll let you guys know why in just a bit. But it's Shoot Your Shot TV, Shoot Your Shot Records. More runners. Let's get it. Gather around. Come here, guys. Story time. So today we're reviewing the Nike Vomero 5. This shoe originally released back in 2010. Back in 2010, I was working at a sportswear store, a shoe store. I used to work in the women's running department. Women would come in all the time asking to try on different running shoes. They would ask my opinion on what's the best running shoe. And when the Vomero 5 came out, I was just like, you get a Vomero 5, you get a Vomero 5, you get a Vomero 5. It was just our best seller. It was the cream of the crop. We had other shoes like the Pegasus, the Structure Triax, but the Vomero 5 was like our best seller. It was perfect for marathons, everyday running. It had a lot of stability to it with a lot of cushioning. I had a pair of Vomero 5s because the store would give us staff dress. I never wore them anywhere else but work, so they stayed in my work locker. It was a shoe that was really comfortable because I was on my feet all day, but I want to say back then I sold like maybe 100, 200 pairs of Vomero 5s. So when I found out they were coming back out, had to get myself a pair. Originally, I think they came back out with a Cold Wall collaboration where they had this block on the back of the heel, which was pretty cool, but I kind of wanted the original version in its original form. I was able to go on one of my favorite sneaker boutiques online, notray-shop.com, based out in Chicago. They went on sale from $160 to I think $90. I was able to pick them up. I have them in hand ready to review for you guys. The shoe just kind of brings me back to when I was working retail. Shout out my good friend Melissa, who worked in women's running with me. Good times. Let's go ahead and check them out. So here they are, the Nike Vomero 5 in that black, white, silver, electric green colorway. You have that electric green breathable mesh all on the upper of the shoe. You have this plastic plate in the back of the heel with perforated holes to give you that breathability on the back of your heel. And you have this waffle sole on the bottom. You have this Zoom Air Cushlon midsole. You have this nice little pink hit on the lacing system with a little bit of 3M. A nice electric green swoosh on the back of the heel as well. And you have this synthetic rubber on the side paneling of the shoe to kind of keep the laces intact. It says Nike Vomero right here on the tongue. And you have the pink insole with Bill Bowerman's face on it. RIP, this was part of the Bowerman series back in 2010. If you don't know, Bill Bowerman was one of the co-founders of Nike. Yeah, man, I really like the colorway of the shoe. Gonna smell this real quick. That brings me back to 2010, women's running department, running shoes, man. This shoe right here, it combines Nike Zoom technology with Cushlon, which I think is what made it so expensive back then. I think price point on these was $160, $175 when they came out. It was like the top tier running shoe. Super juiced to try these on. Let's go ahead and check them out on feet. So that was our signature on foot look. But if you haven't seen any of our recent videos, we've introduced a new rating system here. It's called the Shoot Your Shot rating system, where we kind of break down the shoe into 3 categories: comfort, style, price. Go ahead and break these down. So as far as comfort goes, I would go ahead and give these a 5 out of 5. They run true to size as well, so go true to size. I got a 9.5. fits perfect. It's very comfortable. It's like you can feel the Cushlon, you can feel the Zoom Air, you can feel it in the forefoot, you can feel it in the heel. It's not too narrow, it's not too wide. The shoe doesn't come in different widths, but I think if you have a bigger foot, you might be able to kind of stretch them out over time. Kind of just perfect. So comfort, 5 out of 5. Definitely don't live your life without trying on a pair of Vomeros if you don't want to live your life without being comfortable. What? As far as style goes, I'm gonna go ahead and give these a 5 out of 5. Like I said, when we reviewed the P6000s, running shoes are in right now. It's trendy to have bulky runners. All the big fashion houses are taking DNA and aesthetic from early 2000 runners. Why go with something that's 5 times the price when you can get something that's a fraction of the price, and it's the original OG, the one that birthed all those shoes, you know what I'm saying? Looks like a standard running shoe. Not too much going on. I know the color is a little loud, but you don't have to wear electric green with it and match that. You can kind of just freak it. I think I'll probably wear it with this hoodie because you got a little bit of pink right here on the tongue. Kind of matches our little pink right here on our Shoot Your Shot hoodies. Yeah, 5 out of 5 for style. Price point, these are still running for $160. They'll go on sale though. They're not sold out on like Nike.com. If you want to look for a bargain, I was able to get these for $90. Anything from $75 to like $120, that's the price point that I'm trying to live in. I was able to get these for $90 on notray-shop.com. $160, that's the retail price. I'd probably give that a 3 out of 5 just because $160 is what their runners today are going for. So I feel like they should discount the vintage runners because there's more tech in the new shoes. So these shouldn't be the same price. So I'll go ahead and give that a 3 out of 5, bringing us to a 13 out of 15 on the Shoot Your Shot rating system. If you haven't seen our video on the Nike P6000, go ahead and check it out right here. Yeah, that's our episode for today. The Nike Vomero 5, bringing me back to my retail life. It's Shoot Your Shot TV, Shoot Your Shot Records. Just want to shout out all the affiliates, Good, Rad, Ugly, and the Game Ball podcast. Make sure you check out the links below, check out their pod. Shout out Dream On, shout out Jay Otis, Slimy Squad, all the crews, man. And my album's coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. Shoot Your Shot, the LP. I'm just Paul. That's it. That's the episode. That's the tweet. We're out of here. Peace. Leave it. Hey.